Tangerine. This one I have heard before. Let's take a listen, guys. Okay. Yeah.
Measuring the summer's day, I only find it slips away to gray. The hours they bring me pain. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflections from a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between. Thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again, and I do.
All right, guys. So that was the seventh song, "Tangerine." One that I've already listened to. Happens to be one of my favorite songs, from Led Zeppelin. Yes. So from the very first, few seconds of the song, I mean, I could tell, this song, comes, from the heart. There's that little, false start, that quick, imperfect, strum before the real intro, and I feel like, it instantly makes the song, feel more human. Jimmy Page, layers, both, 6 string and 12 string and acoustic guitars here, giving it a shimmering, texture that just glows, and then out of nowhere, you hear that pedal steel guitar, sliding in, something you wouldn't expect from Led Zeppelin, in my opinion, giving it a dreamy, almost country folk, sort of flavor. John Paul Jones, kept it grounded, with a warm, subtle bass line, whilst John Bonham, known for his thunderous drumming, plays with, incredible restraint. Soft, spatial hits, that lets the acoustic instruments, breathe. Then there's that, short, electric solo by Jimmy Page, smooth, lyrical, and not flashy, but it definitely cuts right in the emotion of the song. Every single note definitely felt emotional, in my opinion. Yes. So the vocals, Robert Plant's vocal delivery here is just delightful. He's not belting or souring. He's reminiscent. You can almost hear him looking back on the love that's long gone. His voice, tinged with both warmth and regret. Certain lines in there, you know, measuring, a summer's boy, I only find it slips away to gray. I feel like that single line, captures the bittersweet in the passage of time so perfectly. The chorus, tangerine, tangerine, living in reflection from a dream. I feel like that line, the chorus, feels like a mantra, something distant and ghostly, like he is singing, to a memory. And the harmonies, he layers, with himself, give it this, haunting, dreamlike, quality. Based on a few facts that I pulled up, the lyrics were written by Jimmy Page, not Robert Plant, which is rare, for, Led Zeppelin. And I feel like that gives the song a slightly different flavor, more introspective, more poetic, and maybe even more personal, from Jimmy Page's perspective. Lyrically, Tangerine, is about lost love, but not in a bittersweet type of way. It's about cherishing something that once was, even though it's gone. The word tangerine itself, symbolizes warmth, tenderness, or a flash of color, from the past. There is this underlying message, about how time changes everything. How even the most vivid memories start to fade. It's definitely nostalgic, without being sentimental, and that balance, is definitely what makes it feel so genuine. You can almost imagine this being written on a quiet, evening, maybe after a long hour, reflecting on a love that couldn't, survive the chaos of the road. Yes, Tangerine, to me personally, might not be Led Zeppelin's song that blows your speakers, but I mean, it's one that reaches straight to your heart. I love the fact that it's delicate, it's honest, and it definitely reveals a side of the band that's too often overshadowed by their heavier work. To me, it perfectly represents Led Zeppelin the third era, when the band traded amplifiers for acoustics, and found beauty in simplicity. So yeah, Tangerine isn't just a song about loss. It's a reflection on time, it's a reflection on memory, and how music can hold on to feelings long after life has moved on. Guys, that's just my listing. Let me know what you think about this song down in the comment section. Do you enjoy it? Does it hit the soft spot in you? Please share your thoughts down in the comment section. Yeah.